Yo, what is good? Welcome back to the Irrelevant Podcast, episode 4. Yeah, we've made it. We're doing good. Today, obviously, I'm joined by Robert and a guest. Yeah,
Yes,
we've got Ché,
the
the big man, my guy. I've known Ché for... How long have we known each other?
Quite a few years now.
Yeah, I'd say like, 2017 was the first time I met you.
Yeah, but we're probably like 2015.
Yeah, I think you knew of me before.
Yeah,
and
I
then
used to watch your videos ages ago.
That makes sense because we sort of 2015. That's when I first met you.
Yeah.
So
you two are probably my longest internet friends, which is.
It was all around the time when you proper met Alex as well.
Yeah.
It's all around that sort of.
I'll tell you when it was. The first video I saw from you was it was like your first Swagway video that went viral.
I think that's for a lot of people.
I think it was that
was a lot of people.
That was honestly, when I saw that popping up, I was like, this is insane.
This is it.
But nah, mate, we honestly, I think we need to link up more because the last time I saw Ché was at 2017 December time. It was just before Christmas.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
I was a crazy
2 and a bit years
girlfriend. And I stayed at yours for the weekend.
Yeah.
That was really nice.
Videos.
I like that.
You did all the challenge videos.
Yeah, we done 100 chicken nugget challenge, which we literally failed. To be fair, 100 chicken nuggets doesn't cost as much as I think it does.
Wait,
it's
no,
like,
you and Lewis did that one, didn't you? You and Lewis did the chicken nugget.
And then we done the pizza.
And we did the pizza one.
Mate, there's a clip of you. There's a clip of you where you literally don't know whether to dip it into the sauce, and he literally goes.
The hesitation.
And then,
oh
what
mate.
even was that video? Was it a
I think to
mukbang?
see who could. No. I think it's to see who could eat it.
Yeah,
the
who
fastest.
could slam the pizza in the fast.
Yeah, I remember
what
that. I
Brilliant
remember
content that is.
What was the other one that we did?
We done the
The
Alexa one.
smash or pass.
We done that was when I came up for the day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
My dad literally drove me all the way up to.
Yeah, Billericay.
Yeah, also like Essex sort of way. I live like East Sussex, like Hastings. That's a fair way.
It's like hour and a half drive.
Yeah, mate, it took a while. And mate, so I went up there, spent the day.
Oh, and then you got picked up that night.
Yeah, and then we got it was so like I was like, and then it was like, we should do it again. And I think that was in April sort of time.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
then,
that was 2017
did
too.
I want to say we saw each other 3 times.
Yeah, there wasn't in between.
Yeah, I want to say I saw you.
I think I met you like halfway. No, I come and picked you up from 7 Oaks or something.
And we went to where's it called? Blue Water.
Yes.
Yeah, then we had wagons.
No, Lakeside.
Yeah. And then there's a clip of me. I think I'm going up the escalator, and this is when I used to be really confident in vlogging. I used to be I don't know. I've lost my touch in terms of vlogging, but you're quite bad at that now, mate. You should probably give it up. But no, there was a point where I was really confident, and I was literally in this shopping centre with Ché, and was going up this escalator, and I was like, I don't know. I think I just screamed.
I think you just shouted out, "Oi!"
I was like, "Wow!" or something like that. I just shouted something ridiculous, and then Ché just in the back. I think I scared you.
Yeah, you did. You see me go like that.
He was looking around like, "Oh, what is going on?" And then, mate.
Vlogging days.
But so obviously back then, you wasn't really doing YouTube as such.
No, sort of when me and you started talking like more friendly.
Yeah.
That's when I sort of eased off YouTube.
Yeah.
I had my channel in 2014.
What sort of content did you do? Like the typical British
I remember
boy
seeing
sort of
videos pop up
it was trash. It was just bad. But yeah, like your typical Marcus Butler pointless blogs. That sort of stuff.
Like top 10 videos.
Yeah. What's in my bag and stuff like that.
What's on my iPhone?
Yeah. You think I'm joking?
But
so no, that's the sort of stuff that.
But that was the trend back then. People actually wanted to know what was on your iPhone.
People cared about that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Now it's just like you have to do
clickbait
big production stuff.
Yeah.
Like podcasts. Yeah. But yeah, that's when you was reselling though, wasn't it?
When I met you, that's when I started doing reselling.
And that so just name a few people that you have not worked with, but do you know what I mean? Like been in contact.
So I've sold stuff to like all the sidemen. I used to be around there once, twice a week, just dropping stuff off.
And I was like, where is that? I'm not even because obviously they didn't really show off that house.
No.
As such, but the outside, which is
no,
fair
the
enough,
house was mad. It was nuts.
That I can imagine that's insane.
Yeah, their house was. I don't think they live there anymore.
No.
Was that the big? Because they had 2 shared houses.
The first one was the one where it was like
It's quite a smaller one.
Yeah, it was a smaller one. And then this next one was like...
This was like...
the lift, the 3 floors that
spiral,
you look up.
Yeah,
like,
spiral
that
staircase,
sort of
yeah.
To get into it, you need to go through like one massive security gate. And then behind
like
it...
a closed off little...
it was just like... It was really weird. It was like its own little town. And there was just like... I think David Hay had a house in there. Rio Ferdinand had one.
Wow.
And it was just like mansion after match.
YouTubers.
Yeah, and they're like these young...
Yeah.
Like... Hesky time,
and they're living in like
a fat mansion.
Well, it's like Lothern Poor in his area where he lives. There's so many celebrities around there.
Yeah, same with Jake Paul.
Yeah,
like Jeffree Star.
Yeah, he's in Hidden
Hills.
Hills.
They're living in like Calabasas and stuff, and they're like 20-year-old kids.
That's mental. That's crazy.
So no, I started selling to Josh first, and then through him, I started like selling to JJ more, and then
Who sold to JJ?
I sold to all of them.
How's that come about then? How did you get in contact with these?
Literally DMing them. I was tweeting.
Do you need any heat?
Shooting your shot, basically.
Yeah, I literally. I was just.
That's what you gotta do.
First, I can't remember who the first person was I started selling to. I think it was Marcus Butler.
I remember that.
Yeah, because I kept tweeting him every day because I knew that he was like getting into his fashion and stuff. And at the time, I was like,
very.
It is now anyway.
Now he's like some massive like fashionista. But when he was first getting into it, I saw he was wearing all the trainers and stuff. But that's what I was getting at the time. So I'd just message him every day, being like, Yeezy's coming out next week, do you want him? Like, DM me, blah, blah, blah. And one day he just did.
Oh, the Y word.
Yeah, the Y word. Oh, yeah.
We'll say it 3 times in a minute.
We won't.
That's been a gold mine.
It's just a bit.
That's been a gold mine to your channel.
It's just a bit. I don't wear them anymore.
No, you're past that.
For that reason.
No, they are beat, mate. But just because I used to wear them everywhere.
Which ones are those?
The 350 breads.
They were hard. The V2s.
Because you're wearing the
originals.
Pirate Blacks.
Pirate Black.
No, that's not Rebel Photo.
They're the pair that I had, and everyone thought they were fucking fake. Were they fake?
No, they weren't.
Yeah, he thought they were fake. Yeah, a lot of it, mate. They was not fake. Yeah, I got so like.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember when you first got them, you was like, they're not fake, are they?
I was getting so. I was like, no.
Legit check them.
Oh yeah, like LC.
Like, all your comments are just fake. They're fake.
Yeah,
they're fake.
I'm just sort of like, oh,
that's
okay.
just YouTube dying.
But that's just people taking the piss. I think.
But yeah, I don't know. And then
about your cage.
there's a few stories, isn't there? Because I remember when I don't know when I came up to the day or whatever. You were selling to a particular YouTuber, goes by the name of Morgan.
Oh, fucking hell, yeah.
So just to clarify, we don't dislike him with him. But
no.
In terms of reselling, jarring.
Oh, Morgs was just a headache to sell to. Like, he really was. Like,
pain in the arse.
He was alright, but I mean, this is when he first. So, I think at the time, he didn't have a lot of subs at all. He got in touch with me because I was selling to Jake Mitchell. And then, it sounded like a terrible chain. Those 2 names together. No, so I was selling to Jake, and then Morgs messaged me. I was like, I want these. And then
I would have replied like, cool. Get me yourself then.
Yeah, literally, that's a you
problem.
To do? No, so I was getting them for him. And at the time, he was like, that's when you first started earning money. And he was like, what, 16? 15, something stupid.
Probably about 14, 15.
Yeah, so I was reaping the benefits of the prices that I was charging him. But it's just like, I'd buy stuff for him, sell it to him, and then he'd be like, no, it doesn't fit right, can I send them back? And it's like, I don't just take them back to the store and resell them. Because obviously, it sort of bit me in the ass a bit, because where I was charging him a lot, I was also paying a higher price than what you normally would at market. Yeah. To get them quicker, just to get them off them, because I was making a big enough markup.
That's what you do, though, isn't it? You buy for a set amount, and then
so then
add a couple of hundred, and then
that's what I mean. So by the time I was getting it back, and you cover all the costs, it's just complete waste of time. But this happened like
it was a box logo.
The Supreme jumper. Hoodie. Yeah, I forgot about that. So I was thinking that was terrible. That
I remember this.
He bought this box logo off me. I think I paid like £500 for it and sold it to him for like 800. And
£300.
Literally, but I paid above market. There, I was going for like 450. But I just wanted one quick. And then gave it to him. I was like, "Is it all good?" He was like, "Yeah, all good." And then he filmed a video with it, him wearing it and everything, going around for the day.
Clickbaited. It was like mum reacts to ridiculous amount
of $1,000 jumper or something. Got like 1 million views on it, and then
that hoodie is too expensive.
And then after the video, he messaged me saying, actually, the jumper don't fit. Can I send it back?
It's as if he used it for...
So he literally used it for the video. And
was
then
that right at the beginning when he was kicked? Like,
yeah, this is like when he was just kicking off. But I was like, mate, I've just seen your video with like 1 million views.
Yeah.
Like, you're wearing it out. Like, I can't send that back.
It's all, yeah.
And then it just all went downhill from there. And
When did you stop reselling, though? Because I swear, like...
When did I start reselling? So I all started getting a bit out of hand with reselling because when I got into it, that's when I dropped out of college.
Yeah.
And my best mate dropped out of college as well, so we was doing it together. And at the time, you could just go up to the stores and you'd queue up. Like, when I was working in a bar, I'd finish there at like 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Then get in an Uber up to London, to like Oxford Street,
Dedicated.
and pay like 4 people to come with me, like £50. And we'd
You
hop.
put that in your story quite a bit.
Yeah, I'd always like ask for people like just to come along with me. I'd pay them £50 for coming, and you could just get in the queue and wait outside the store until it opened, and then it was just like an all-out war to actually try and get in the store. But then you queue up, you get your pair, and it was done. And like you'd have a couple of hundred people turn up, but that was it.
People get quite mad at them sort of things, though, don't they?
But then it started as like the whole reselling thing got so big. Like at the time, we was earning so much off it.
I follow a lot of Instagram accounts who are like, oh, like Supreme, and I've had a few lads come to me and be like, oh, do you want to buy this? And I'm like, well, if this was 2017,
probably
I'll probably say yeah.
Outdated,
that's what I mean.
Mate, it's just the fact I can't afford it. That is it.
Like, that side of it, like, it's still expensive, but that whole hype side has died down as well. But the real
you don't
reason
hear about that much anymore.
Not
really.
No, because what happened with it all is where it was all in store releases and it was just first come first serve.
Yeah.
People started knowing about it and people seeing like how much everyone was making off of it. Like like you're paying £150 for a pair of trainers and you're selling them on there and then for like £800. Like it was ridiculous. And then
like, was it StockX? It's like,
StockX and so then companies like StockX started and Go, and they started setting the market price.
Please sponsor us.
And then
imagine,
please.
And then after that, it just got ridiculous. Like it went from hundreds to thousands of people turning up, and like people getting stabbed, and like it was like for trainers and like Supreme hoodies. So the stores stopped doing in-store release,
and then they go online,
and it was online, and then that's just bots. Or if it was in-store, it's raffle only, and you just couldn't get anywhere.
Yeah.
And then like Yeezys are just being mass produced now, so
I hate the new ones.
Yeah, it's just the market died.
The new ones just look really, really clapped.
Like, I don't like.
Well, it was like bubble wrap.
Yeah, mate.
They're
all
like see-through.
About to go to the moon.
Yeah, they ain't great.
I'm not really feeling it. I'm more.
I think the breads were like.
That was the peak. The V2s were so sick.
Zebras.
Yeah,
you got down on them.
I turned down. So I paid like. This kid, he's like some little Chinese kid.
Because these were the rarest ones.
Yeah, so at the time these were like.
They wasn't meant to release.
No, they weren't even meant to be released, and then they come out, and they was the most limited drop to date. So I was up in London and I couldn't get them, and this like he was only young, he must have been like 12, 13. Come out the store with them, and I was like, "Oh,
beat him up, give me them shoes now."
I was like, "I'll give you 500 quid," and he took them straight away, and I was like, "Touch," because at the time they was going for like. $2,000. Jesus. So I was like, wicked. So I've took them.
We probably had no idea.
You finessed that kid.
Not a clue. No, they weren't going for $2,000. They was going for like 1,200 quid.
How much is he paying on the day?
150.
150 or 200. I think the retail was in them, something like that. So yeah, he come out and basically trebled his money. But I knew really what they was going at. But I was like, no, I'm not going to sell them yet because they're only going to go up in value. So I sat on them for like a couple of months, and then I had someone offer me like 1,700 for them. And I said no.
Bear in mind, your size what? 11, 12?
11, yeah. So I'm 11.
The most common, like everyone wants size 11.
Yeah, and they don't make a lot in the big sizes, and they were a size 12 actually. So they was bigger than what I were. So these are like
they fit tight. Don't they?
Yeah, there's probably like 25.
Was it size under or size over?
You're meant to go a size and a half up. Yeah, so if you're 11, you wear 11 and a half.
Yeah.
But these fit true to size.
They are. Because you've got quite white feet.
White feet,
mate, I remember you tried on my, I think it was my bread.
Stretching, yeah, because he swapped.
I thought, mate, these are going to fall off.
I've got the widest. That's why I like Yeezys, because they just stretch my feet.
They are quite painful, to be fair.
But so I turned down 1,700, then I got offered like 1,900, and I was like, no. And then they did the biggest release of Zebras. Like, it was the most released Yeezy ever. And I was struggling to sell them for like 400 quid.
That's so bad.
So I ended up losing 100, but
got shafted majorly on that.
bad. But
what was that? 2-3 months after you got him?
yeah, so like I sat on him for a few months, and then I was like, I'll wait 1 more month, and then I'll take an offer. And then they announced that it's going to be the biggest release they've ever done.
Price was just up here.
I remember like seeing it on like Twitter and stuff. Like,
yeah, and then there was just so many of them.
Yeah.
I was like, mate, this is ridiculous.
I think they're my probably second favourite pair.
They are nice. They look
Red's
nice.
the first. Then
I like the
Zebras.
belugas.
Yeah,
the orange stripe. You got them.
I really like the green ones. I had a big thing for the green ones.
What ones are there?
Oh, the luminous green.
Yeah, with
the all
like,
green ones.
Nah,
yeah,
mate. They look like you.
Like the brown
the
bars.
lime ones. Yeah, I think
homework.
they're quite cool.
Yeah, I think
They're just not very practical like them, like the zebras. You can't really wear them with much.
Yeah. Oh, well,
unless you have a neon green hoodie or something like that. That's about it.
the breads
all
and them, they go with anything.
Yeah,
so what you're wearing right now,
yeah,
Ché Rood.
CheRood. www.
Mate, like, honestly, mate, your star was up there.
Yeah, man, I'm trying.
That's where we move in. The whole fashion side of it, because obviously Ché's got his own clothing brand. When did you start actually like properly working on that and thinking, do you know what, I want to kickstart? Because you done a Q&A on your Instagram the other day, didn't you?
Yeah.
Where you was like
answering like all the questions,
and people were like, "Oh, how much money do you need to start?" That sort of thing. And you're doing. There's fucking clip of Eddie Hearn.
Yeah, Eddie Hearn, Joshua, people like that have all got it. So no, that's cool. I started working on it in like summer 2017. Is when like I was doing just the rough sketches because it weren't anything serious to me then. I was just I was reselling and and I was doing graphic design as well, so I was just like in my spare time I was just drawing clothes because where I was doing the personal shopping and like getting all the clothes and stuff like that for people, I always like spending the money I got on that on nice clothes for me, and that's where it sort of come from because I always liked fashion. So just one day started drawing the stuff that...
You're a fashionable guy, mate.
Yeah, I love it.
I think the first time I came into your house...
That jacket that I got.
Yeah. It is the most gorgeous thing. That bit of deal, fucking...
Yeah,
you're getting...
The Savant.
You're getting something.
Done.
Like,
came over.
Like, that is it. Like, but no, mate.
I've always been into, like, all of that stuff. So I just started sketching and then I started researching fashion more and more. And it was just something that really interested me, like the whole creation.
Because there's so much more that goes into it than what actually makes.
Yeah, than what you fit. Well, obviously you got the people that just do like a standard printed T-shirt or an
we've tried that.
What's the thing? Because of G. The clothing thing that do like
sweatshirt.
No. Gildan.
Oh, Gildan, yeah. Gildan is like Fruit of the Loom.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Like, so anyone can get them and just chuck a cool graphic
a little embroidery or whatever.
But like
iron it down.
Yeah, just heat press it. But no, when like for what I wanted to do, like a proper cut and sew brand, so that's like getting the fabric and cutting it to a unique fit.
Put the fabrics and everything. It's just like that must be fucking sick. It's sort of like in a weird. I don't know why it reminds like with like Jeffree Star and that where they like they do all of the like. There's so much more that goes into it than
that's the thing. You don't.
Eye.
Yeah.
Like
so even anything you wear, like whether you wear like a Nike jumper or whatever, to think of what goes into it, like the stages that jumper or whatever it is has to go through to get to that point. That's the bit where I was like, oh, sick, but I didn't obviously know about any of that. Yeah. So I just sort of had to learn as you go.
Learn as you go along. Like, I think no one's sort of like, and plus as well, you already had the money from reselling and working and stuff to just kickstart anyway, really.
Yeah, so that's the thing, because the way I wanted to do it weren't cheap, like to do it that way, because the sampling costs, the fabric itself, manufacturers have certain quantities that you need to order. So to do it the way that I did is fucking, you've got to have
a bit of pig.
Can you swear on here?
Okay,
say whatever the fuck you want, mate.
When we tried doing brand like clothing for you, like we had the embroidered
the VI/B, which is no longer available.
But I remember the inside. Was it the Frank one originally?
The RF one. That was fucking.
That was awful. I've still got that.
Shite, mate.
Oh, them first tees that you did.
They were bad. The VI/B ones weren't too bad.
Nice.
And we sold a decent amount of them. We sold probably about $2,000 worth.
Really?
That's right.
But I did not get anywhere near that.
How much did you get from that?
Let's just say it was probably a quarter.
Jesus Christ.
Why?
Because money had to go into
the production.
The production of getting it all done, and then as well, my manager at the time would send them out, and that sort of thing. So
so
he took a bit of a fucking bit of a slice, and I was like, oh, still decent amount of money, and I was sort of like, oh, fair enough, but like for what I probably could have had.
Yeah.
But then the merch just stopped because it was changing supplier or something like that.
Right. Yeah.
I reckon I could have sold more of those and made a little bit more. But yeah, I don't know. Like merch isn't. I feel like with the way my YouTube's going, tactically in terms of like the way you look at it, releasing merch isn't
not really the way.
At the minute, it's not something that I should really do.
Yeah.
Whereas like, with the podcast, what we was thinking of actually having like some custom fucking hoodies.
I think that'd be pretty cool.
With like black, red embroidery.
The logo on it. I think that'd look quite cool.
Get rid of the and podcast because that would look a bit
irrelevant.
Wank.
Switch the scribble in the back, have that red on the black.
Yeah, on the black, and then the white irrelevant across, and then.
No, it look pretty cool.
I think that look quite nice.
But or if you got like t-shirts done for the guests or something, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that
like that.
Brilliant. Maybe we've got a bit more budget.
Yeah, exactly. In good timing.
To get like a good quality, you need that sort of mindset of being fascinated by the old
production.
Of course. So you just go in and say, "Oh, we're gonna slap a logo on a t-shirt."
Yeah, it's easy.
It's gonna be shit. It's
Irrelevant
not
podcast collab with
Ché Rood. Yeah, the crossover.
That'd be banging.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You've got to like what I said, anyone can just put prints on a t-shirt and just not really care, which is
like that. How bad that was.
That was literally sort of like, oh, whack on that made me like an alright amount of money, but
that's what I mean. So for merchant stuff, it doesn't really matter.
But from the front, from the outside, it looked really nice, but inside it was like a white sheet, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was shite, and I as well with that, I had to fucking ship that from home, and I don't think I was at home. I think I was up in Birmingham with my girlfriend at the time, and I was like, "Oh, Mum, these things need doing. Like these things need shipping out. Otherwise, people can get pissed off with me." And so she bought a load of fucking like bags,
polymailer,
a load of fucking like these grey bags, whacked them in, and she sat there, and I think she wrote out the names and addresses of like
wrote it out.
It was like 25
people. I remember you telling me that. That was really impressive.
And then as well, she paid for the shipping on top of that. Because at the time I was making fuck all from YouTube.
Did you get much from that?
I think it was like 200-300. Which at the time I was like,
was that
fairs, mate?
That was around the time of the Swagway stuff, wasn't it? Or was it?
I want to tell you it was just before that. You know, I don't see why I didn't release merch at that time.
Yeah, you should reap the benefits.
Because Swagway related merch,
that would mate. See, if I was in the mindset that I am now back then, I'd have made fucking 20 Swagway videos. I would have destroyed another one. I would have done this and like. How many you had? 2 Swagways at one point, didn't you?
Yeah, that's
fucking.
Was that 2016?
Like 2015, I think.
End of 2015. But no, it's 2015 in general. 2016 they just died out a little bit.
Like you were 16 then? 16, 17 then?
So I'm just really a kid.
Yeah.
So
you're not going to know much.
Yeah, no. When that all started popping off, I was like, oh, this is alright. And then I started getting more money than I would have from, my actual like job, stacking shelves and filling freezers. I was like, oh, fuck this, man, I'm quitting. And then just dipped. Because have you ever had like a job? Because you said you worked in a bar, didn't you?
Yeah, I still do that on weekends.
Do you?
Yeah, because my girlfriend's a manager there,
Oh.
so she has to be there constantly. Yeah. So if not, then I don't really see her. And plus, with it, where I'm only ever in my office as a rule, so
You're
that
in
just
office now?
Huh? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you got your own little.
Yeah. So that just means that I literally don't touch my business, so I can just leave that to fucking do what it's got to do.
Yeah.
Which
that's one
allows
thing
me
that I got asked. I was like, "Have you ever had a real job?" And I'm like, "Yes, thank you." I've worked in Iceland.
I've never had like an actual like 9 to 5 like sit down. No, not like a proper official.
I mean, still working at bars, obviously.
Yeah.
My mum's worked in a lot of bars.
That's fun.
Yeah, that's where I started.
It's
I started on bar work.
It's so social as well. Where I didn't like go to school in Essex and up in London, I didn't know anyone. So you just meet so many people, and through it as well, like contacts within fashion from people that just come in and you get talking to. It's a really good like networking tool.
Yeah, and it helps your confidence.
Massively,
my first job was bartending. That was 2016, and compared me, your best hand to compare me now to 2016.
Oh, completely different person.
Yeah, and that was all through that.
Yeah,
so I started temping.
The thing is, as well with it, like in bar work, you learn to deal with people as well. on because you stay if you're not driving, you stay sober throughout the night, and you watch people as they come in sober, and you watch people change and go to a different level.
Do you know? It was really. I was thinking about this in bed the other night because I don't go out anymore. Like drinking doesn't interest me. I can't lie. It's not expensive because Thursday night is like a dirt. But like you think when you go into a place like that, you're fine, and then being a bartender, you must just see people be absolute messes.
Mate,
I couldn't cope with that.
Time.
It would fuck me off. I shouldn't be able to do it.
Obviously, you have people that just act like dicks.
Absolute fucking
I recently stopped. I've been doing bartending. Well, since 2016. I recently stopped. Just for I was working at Temper, so you wouldn't rarely see anyone sort of come in that drunk. I was like, I've had enough of this, so I went to Spoons, and it was a whole different ball game.
Spoons on a Thursday night where I live.
I went Friday night. That was my first shift Friday night, and I just turned around to the manager. I was like, I can't do this. I now work at Lidl, completely different.
Right.
Yeah,
I've got some Spoons work stories myself, actually. I worked in kitchen.
Oh,
that's completely different ballgame, mate.
It is so different. It's honestly very insane. In there, like
the pressure, I wouldn't be able to deal with that.
No, I was there for like a couple of months, and I couldn't keep up. It was. Oh,
I would have dipped out.
And then people with complaints as well. I bet that's manic.
We had a dolly elevator, so we couldn't even just bring stuff to them. We had to wait for both sides to just be like, can we have the lift back?
Oh, it wasn't on the same floor?
No.
Oh, God.
It was... Oh.
Mate, if someone came in who I didn't like, I'd whack out a puke and put it in their fucking...
wallet.
Because with food, they'd stop until like 11 o'clock.
Oh, God, yeah. There was
and most people come in on Friday nights, like 10:30.
So there was one story. So we shut at 11 in the one I worked at, right? There was one guy there, I won't name him. He absolutely hated when people get well done steaks.
That's horrible. I don't blame him.
10 minutes to 11, right? 2 well done steaks come in. He grabs one of the large knives and just throws it across the kitchen into the wall. And he's just like...
Tomahawk.
He's just like... Oh, God.
Freaking headshot.
Across the map.
Yeah. Yeah, well, done.
Boom.
You could tell this wasn't his first attempt.
They knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
He knew what was going on.
He's played his Black Ops.
Yeah.
Fire range.
Fire range. Just a little swoop. With you, obviously, I have noticed a certain little thing on your wrist there, mate, and also rolling.
I like watches.
Jake Mitchell will be very proud.
I love what. Oh God, don't.
Jake Mitchell. Yeah, that song called Rolling.
Rolling.
What is something that after all of it, obviously, I think with your whole business thing, it will pop.
Thank you.
Like 100%.
Yeah,
because
thank you.
You've got the vision, like 110%. Where do you see your business in like a year or 2 years time? Like where do you want it to be? Because obviously,
it's
you put
really
something yesterday.
Yeah.
You've got your own bags.
Yeah.
And I was fascinated by that because it's literally plain black in white chat. Mate, it looks fucking clean.
Yeah,
it looks something that you would get from a fucking shop.
Yeah.
And it looks sick. Like,
yeah. So that's what I mean. So I'm looking a lot expansion wise, like to do stores and stuff, but not like there all year round. Like I want to do pop ups and stuff. I'm looking into it at the minute. Just because it gives where like my stuff's expensive, it is expensive.
But it's because you like obviously you know why.
I know why it's expensive because I know
so
what it costs.
Yeah,
like where it's like I say about printed t-shirts and stuff. You pay £5 for this t-shirt and you sell it for £30.
That is,
and you got a £25 markup. Do you know what I mean?
That's
off nothing. But like I know that a hoodie can cost me £80 to make. Do you know what I mean?
Jeez.
With the way that I do it.
If you had to compare your clothing to like high street market sort of store, how would you compare it?
So like
in quality wise.
So my fabric supplier supplies Gucci and Balenciaga.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it's an Italian mill. So yeah. Yeah, no, they do it. Yeah. So that I pay a lot for the fabric. And like the people who do like all of my branding,
just looking at it, you can tell.
Yeah, mate, it's just like certain. I think I remember seeing things on your story from like zips.
Yeah,
the
like,
little.
Yeah, they're like £4 a zip. So it's like.
And then you got the little strings.
Yeah, the draw cord, everything like these. They're like £3 a plaque. So it's like the way it's done. It's just that's why because my goal, because I like wearing brands like Gucci, Givenchy, Dior, all brands like that. Not everyone can afford it. Like, not everyone's got £800 to spend on a jumper and stuff. The same as I know that people can't spend like £110 on a hoodie.
Yeah.
But what my goal was to create that level product. So you're getting a Gucci standard product, what you'd expect from like these big fashion houses, for like an eighth of the price. Yeah. And that's really what I try and stick to. Like, I want to provide the best quality for best price point possible. Yeah.
So I bet it's difficult.
It's massive.
Because obviously you've got to make.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So you'd look at that and you think, oh my god, he must be laughing all the way to the bank. But like, my margins aren't that. Like, that's why I'm not in a lot of stores, because you have to have wholesale rates. Yeah. And usually this all gets a bit technical, but they want to buy on a 2.5 rate. So what that means is the price divided by 2.5, and that's what they want to be paying. Yeah. So like, for a zip up hoodie, they want to be paying like £40. I charge it at 120, but I'm nowhere near that wholesale price. Yeah. So there's no markup for them. So that's why I can't really work with stores at the minute, because of how much money my stuff actually costs me. But again, it's because the way I've done it, I have to pay more because I'm not ordering that much. Yeah. So like the fabric, whereas they're usually doing them thousands of meters at a time, I'm doing them at hundreds. So obviously I'm paying a much higher price than what I would if I was ordering more. Yeah. So in time, the cost will come down for me, but that doesn't take away from the fact that I would still swallow the markup to provide the best quality.
I'm definitely going to buy something.
Love that.
Like a little oversized tee.
Yeah, the t-shirts are cool. No, I love the whole
You love your oversized tee.
Oh, mate, yeah, mate. It's because I am
I'm not just saying that.
Fat fuck, and it's just best to hide all the bumps and lumps and all that sort of shit. So but mate, it's fucking, and I think you've 100% got your head screwed on, and you know where you want to take it.
That's what you're.
I think as well, it proves that like, that anyone could do it. Like, you've got to have like a little bit to start up, but that's like with any like actual business.
Yeah, but you can start up however you want. Not everyone can start up the way I started up, and that's understandable. Like, you can start with a few £100, but it's just going to take you a lot longer because you're going to have to build it up really slowly. Whereas I've been able to go into it more. Like, I've started at a bit more of a higher point, but it doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to be further. Yeah. Just gotta put more money into it. It's just, I've just swallowed the cost a bit more, because I knew how I wanted it done, and I didn't want to cut corners. So that's what I did.
Push yourself in the deep end a bit as well.
Yeah, so there's more at stake, because you've got to get the money back.
But that makes you want it more. When there's more at stake, I think you get hungry for something.
Yeah, massively. And you know, obviously, like anything, you get discontentment. You have days where you just think,
you don't feel my way well, so you're like, why am I doing this?
Yeah, so
good for the podcast, really, especially early production.
Oh, it's just fucking stress, mate. It really was.
Anything you want, even like you with YouTube, like before, when I remember when you got to like 15k or something. Yeah, and you thought, I'm going to make it my job, and you got to like 100k. I believe in all like the law of attraction and the mindset and stuff like that, and if you can see it, then
if you go into something negative and
you might as well.
If I wake up and I'm in the worst mood, I'm not recording a video, because you will see that on
your stories, you say it.
Yeah, you can just tell.
Yeah, and it's just like it.
You can't help it.
I could put out a video, but it would just be the most forced thing, and I'd be like, okay, we're talking about this, we're doing that, and it's just like you're forcing yourself to do something which you really don't want to do. So just don't fucking do it. Like that. That's literally
pretty much, yeah.
But
yeah, so it's just one of them things. You've got to want to do it. You've got to have the mindset, and you've got to give it.
Can't go in it just doing it because it's there.
Yeah, or like for the money or whatever, because that'll show in time. Like, if I just
YouTube,
wanted money out of
branding, most YouTubers, they start these little clothing brands just for a bit of money.
That's what I mean. It just doesn't work, and people can. It's 2020. People see beyond that shit now.
It's so obvious when people are doing it, because when I think I was looking at like say if we was to like release t-shirts, and I'm not saying I'm going to snake you guys, but we would like some money from you. That'd be great. No, but like, do you know what I mean? Like it's sort of like, it's not going to be. It won't be as like high quality as that, but it will still be like we're not going to put out something shit. Pug life, or like prank like no, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
like,
but a lot of people.
There's a lot of shots at Morgan.
Yeah,
yeah.
God.
No, the thing is, a lot of people with stuff like merch or whatever, and even my stuff, I get people like, it's just funding you to do nice things and stuff. And it's like, you're not like funding my third holiday to the Maldives. You're like, you're keeping the business going. Like, say if your t-shirts, I don't know what you do with it, but like, say if you sold them or whatever, that gives you more cost to put in production for this.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever,
That's exactly what
do you know
we
what
were
I mean?
talking about, to be fair, is that if we was to bring out clothing or anything like that, and to be fair, if we do that, I'm not saying we're going to put in thousands of fucking quid to make them like
but
LV sort of quality, but like, it'll be interesting to get your standpoint on if we was to ever put stuff out, because we've got a few, like you both do graphic design, so we have a little collab, have it quite good.
Yeah, I mean, you're quite a bit more advanced than me, but I was
How long have you been dabbling in it?
That's what I was doing at college. I was studying graphics because that's what I wanted
2014,
to do.
15.
Huh? Yeah, so like, when was it? 2015. And
Not too far. Like I started in
Rob came out of the womb on Photoshop.
Doesn't come out.
I think I downloaded Photoshop 2009, but then I didn't start taking it seriously until about 2012, right out when I started the COD community.
Yeah.
So that's quite a few.
I started getting a few clients in. I was like, I need to take this seriously. That was about 2013.
Do you know what's funny? Is when I was doing graphics at college, because on Monday it would be like film and editing, so I'd love that.
Yeah.
It would be alright. And I think Wednesday was Photoshop. And I literally, the way I was looking at it and that mindset when I was at college, I was like, I know how to film, I know how to edit. We were doing Cinema 4D on a Tuesday, which I'm not going to use. And then I thought, I don't need to learn Photoshop because Rob knows Photoshop. And that was genuinely my thing. Yeah.
Anything I need, you would just come to me for anything.
Yeah, no, literally, mate. Like,
still do now.
Yeah, I need like a little thumbnail, or like, want to do this, or like, even if we're just sat there on Discord or whatever, and we're just throwing up mock ideas, and it's just like, look at this, but.
It's such a handy thing to have graphics.
Yeah.
Like, even just a basic understanding.
I don't have Photoshop, and I can't even do the simplest of thumbnails. So I have to get something perfect within the video to screenshot, and then it's ideal.
Which you usually do anyway. Every time you send me something over, it's usually perfect.
And it just needs it needs to stand out a bit more.
TLC.
Yeah, just a little
sprinkle
bit of spice. But yeah, mate, it's fucking. Is clothing something that you want to do?
Oh yeah. I think I've always sort of, especially with Alex, the amount of like branding I've done for him and clothing.
Yeah.
He's told me all the ins and outs of it. Obviously, his manager was your manager. I heard stuff from him. So I think we could definitely take over.
We could dive into there.
Just look at it. That would look so sick on him. Just irrelevant.
It wouldn't say like a podcast or anything like that. And it's just like, see, when you came up with your, obviously, brand.
Yeah.
Why did you go down the name of choosing your name instead of like you could have had like fucking?
Because I was
Rude
actually
robes or something fucking, I don't know, like.
I've got like a notebook at home that's literally full of names that I was thinking of, and the name of my first collection that I did, not for the week, that was gonna be the name of the brand.
Really?
Yeah, that was the name of the brand for a while, and then I was like, I don't know, and then I was just thinking like, Tom Ford. People like that, Philip Plein, and I was just like, my name's quite unique.
But
CheRood, it's just not really something.
In my life.
And I was like fiddling about with it on Photoshop in different fonts and stuff. And when I found the font that I used and tweaked it a bit, I was like, that just looks sick.
Yeah.
I was like, it just looks right.
And that's the thing, like we were saying, obviously the whole process of it. You go from Photoshop art, it's just an idea.
Yeah.
Very much the same with all this.
Oh, the amount
it's
of
an idea
we had.
Yeah.
And it's just like, and then.
And once you've got that one thing, like you, however many logos you had, once you have it, it's
that was it. It was that.
So take me through like the process of like, obviously, we don't tell all your secrets.
No.
We fucking have a business, mate. But how did it start? So you do concept sort of thing, maybe like sketching, and then
so
put it in Photoshop, and then.
What I was doing was I was sketching at first, literally just drawing like t-shirts and hoodies and stuff, and then I just developed the drawings more and more as weeks went on, like adding like all the stitching detail and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's when I was like researching fabric and whatnot. Anyway, I looked into all of that and suppliers, and I just emailed a manufacturer and sent them pictures of my stuff. I was like, I want to have this done, and they were like just laughing. It was like,
look at me now,
base
bitch.
anything. Yeah. They're like you can't. what is that? Like, we need proper technical drawings. So they're called tech packs, and it's basically like a blueprint for clothes. So like in that, you do it in Illustrator usually,
Yeah, I've seen them, yeah.
or like CAD, and it's just a technical drawing of, say, a t-shirt. It's just that, and then you have to have all the details that you want in. So when you give it to the manufacturer, they have to make something called a pattern.
Yeah.
And that's basically a block of the garment for when they cut it. And that's just made out of like a special type of card, which I didn't know anything about all of this.
I think you're learning as you go along, aren't you?
Yeah, so where I didn't study or anything, so I was literally like, this is all new to me. So like I made this drawing from, and then I thought I was just going to get a t-shirt in return, like ready made, so I wanted it. But then no, you have to have the pattern cut, which you have to have all the measurements for, and I was like, what the fuck?
What is going on?
So then I based it off products that I liked and then tweaked it to how I wanted it. And then you get your samples after that, and then again that's another massive cost. And then you just keep going through that until you finally get the end product.
That you really want.
So yeah, you fabric test and like see if it's the right quality or whatnot. The weights, there's loads, so much.
Didn't one of your first ones in your first collection have a Rolls?
Have what?
It had a Rolls Royce, didn't it? So,
oh no, that was just me playing about.
Oh, just fucking around.
Yeah, no, that didn't actually come
You
out.
want a Rolls, don't you?
Yeah, that's like. I like set materialistic goals just because I like nice things.
To be fair, I think that's where like I relate to you on that.
Yeah.
Because it's like that was me with like shoes and stuff. But like it was just like it's something to be like, well done, mate.
Yeah,
you got 3 million views this month. Good on you. And that's what it was.
It's
like,
not to be like, fuck you, I've got this, you don't. It's just like
it was just the way that I was portraying it in video.
But not everyone's like that.
Which is like, but yeah, because when you first learned to drive, you were whipping around in the Ford, weren't you?
Yeah.
That, mate.
I love that car.
So, well, I shouldn't really say this, but there's times where...
Yeah, can't leave my license.
I'd be sat in, say on me, I'm Ché, and he didn't do this, but he'd be going around like a roundabout or whatever, and I'd just see the hand go down. No, there's a handbrake there.
Pull the handbrake up and
little fucking... We go around, pull
it
up a little bit.
Pull the handbrake up on a roundabout and you just spin
and we'd literally, both of us would go, wow!
It's
and
a weird experience.
It was
fucking,
so
it was
brilliant, mate. I missed that so fucking much. Because there was a time where I literally spent the weekend.
Yeah.
And
just handbrake turning.
Yeah. we went to play football, just me and Ché, and it was just sort of like, that was good.
Yeah,
that was fucking sick.
Yeah, over the 5-side. Yeah, handbraking on the motorway. Yeah, that was funny.
I was just like, fucking hell.
As soon as the hand would go down, came over.
I was like, oh, mate, we're dead. That's it.
I love that shit.
Because what you whipping around in now, isn't it the Range?
Yeah, that's not, it is mine now.
Yeah.
But it was just because my dad got a new car and that was just sitting on the drive and my lease was up on the Fiesta. So he was like, instead of getting a new car, he was like, you can just have that. So I was like,
that is paying.
Cool.
That is buff.
Yeah. So no, that's.
Do you want to then upgrade to a Rolls?
Yeah. So that's sort of like my.
Would you like Bentleys?
I love Bentleys.
Yeah.
They'd be in between, hopefully.
Yeah.
But yeah, I said like by the time I'm 23, just because it just makes me work harder.
Now?
20.
When's your birthday?
19th of July. So 21 this year.
I'm 21 this year.
Again,
I'm 26 this year.
How unrealistic it is.
No, but I
don't really care.
It's the fact that you're setting yourself that. I think like you can't be disheartened as well when you get to 23 and you don't have that.
No.
That's something like.
No, because I know that I put the work in.
It's motivation to be like, oh, maybe I can do this and I'll have it by 25.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Because like in the grand scheme of things with it all, I don't like the money side of it. I don't really care. Like I said, if I wanted to earn money from serious money from this, I could make a similar looking product for a much less price. But I know,
finesse everyone.
Yeah, I know the way it's been done.
Yeah,
I'm like 100% happy, and I'd rather swallow price. So for me, I'm more interested in building the brand and like people finding out what the brand's all about. And for what it really stands for, as opposed to earning a quick bit of money.
Because with the whole like Eddie Hearn thing, is that a thing where you're like, right, I'm going to try and find certain people, sort of like in a PA like package sort of thing, like right, imagine if I got this person wearing that. Because where I saw you put on your Instagram a few times, can anyone get me in contact with the management of this person, that person?
Yeah.
Just to be like, look, we'll send you this for fuck all.
Yeah, so pretty much.
If you wear it or whatever, then fair enough.
Right.
Or then like. Because same sort of thing happens with YouTube, I guess, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, oh, we'll send you.
Yeah, it's no different to that. A brand reaching out to you and being like, oh, "Can you wear this in a video?"
Yeah.
With Eddie Hearn and that, and like Joshua and I forget Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
That's done for a family friend called
Oh,
Coogan. He's got a YouTube channel called IFL TV.
Shout
Shout out.
My guy.
And what he does, he's like a boxing journalist. So he goes up and he does like all the. Have you seen the video of Conor McGregor, where he's being really flash backstage and he's like, "Sorry, I'm late. I just don't give a fuck." There's
The
that.
press conference.
Yeah, and he's got like the big mink coat
Yeah.
on and everything. That's Coogan's video.
Really?
But he's I think he's got like 700k subs or something.
Really?
Um,
I have to get him on the old podcast.
yeah.
That would.
Yeah, he's really
Lots of
interesting.
stories to tell.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that.
He's a really interesting guy, but he knows all these boxes like really friendly. So he sorted out me getting tracksuits to boxes and stuff,
That's
literally for nothing, just because like he's known Joshua since he was an amateur, so he's like good mates with
It's
him all.
like, it's not what you know, it's who you know, isn't it?
Yeah, so on
like,
that front, but like as in terms of like influencer and all stuff like that, I don't really do it because it doesn't really work anymore, especially with when my stuff's quite expensive.
I thought you're more of a businessman.
Yeah,
Yeah,
as opposed to
I
just
guess
like
it
a
could
quick.
work, but it's more the sort of higher up.
It's more so like people wearing my stuff. Like if like big name people are seen in my clothes, that's good for me. Like there's no point. Matey boy's got like 7 Boohoo deals, just chucking it on. Do you know what I mean? Just
Sort of like JJ, for example. That
Yeah,
would be
someone
sort
like
of
that.
what
That'd be
you're aiming
big.
But whereas like just a standard like 200k followers on Instagram,
I've got.
Yeah, I've got that.
You are not getting on.
Yeah,
You
but
little prick.
you don't do brand deals like every other week. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just think that whole influencer thing's just a bit dead.
It is,
So like rappers and stuff, I try and get in touch with their management because
Who is someone that you would love to have wearing your fucking?
who I'd love to.
Yeah.
Good question. That is a very good question. Yeah, Ryan Franklin. Justin Bieber, that'd be sick one day.
No, I reckon he'd.
Yeah.
That's sort of stuff he'd wear.
Yeah.
Like
Justin,
oversized. Like,
Roddy Rich, that'd be pretty cool. He's an American rapper.
seen him live.
Have you?
Yeah, he was the.
At Post, yeah.
Yeah, I want to say he was a support act.
Yeah, Post Malone.
I personally didn't think he was that great.
I think he's sick.
There's
And Post Malone.
other
I must
guy,
have Post Malone in it.
Tyler
Tyler
Your
Your
Way
Way.
Up.
Yeah, it's sick.
He's really good.
Yeah. Post Malone, he'd be the other like goal.
Mate,
Something like
mate, I've just spent 5 minutes with a man.
I speak to his stylists and stuff, but it's so hard. Like the girl
makes
who
some fucking. There's every suit for each show is
custom made,
completely different, and it's relevant to
to
like I
the
think
city and stuff.
he done O2 twice. I think one of the nights he wore, I think he was in Manchester one. He had like blue. It was blue. He had like hearts with a Union Jack on his knees or something
So
like that.
sick.
And then
It's all like hand painted too.
yeah, with like the one that he wore when I went and saw him. He had like a phone box and then stuff. It has like PM and it's fucking, like that. He's quite a stylish fucking guy.
He's quite out there.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Cool though, but yeah.
That comes with the lifestyle as well.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, I'd like to think that some of my shit's quite out there, but then I feel like some of the stuff that I wear is actually just a bit basic. That's what every other person.
There's people you look up to, your influences.
Yeah, like I don't know. I think that's the thing with like fashion is listen to me speaking fucking about fashion as if I know anything. But no, it's just like
It doesn't really matter. It's what you like.
Yeah, it's like
no right or wrong.
Can I'd say I'm quite confident in what I wear. Like
Not many people can pull that off, mate.
not this.
Yeah.
Fucking, I don't know. These are they're not as tight as they look. They look really like fucking ball gropey. Like they're fine.
Yeah, bulging.
But no, like I would you? I mean, you're wearing fucking dungarees, mate. No, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with dungarees, but do you know, like who else do you see?
What you wear.
Yeah, mate. It's
you
just
feel
like
comfortable in.
it's about fucking just standing out and wearing something different and being a bit weird and being about there. You have your own unique.
You have your own taste.
Yeah,
what
your
you
own
like
unique
to wear.
style.
I might
But I
not.
think we've all been.
I'm here and I'm wearing like a Primark like.
That's
flannel
hang. I
top.
like a flannel over a fucking
flannel
top.
over a
That
top.
is
Yeah.
that with some jeans, trainers.
I mean, you saw
Great
me
look.
wearing like the big coat and that with like this underneath. And I thought,
Mate, like everyone's got their own little thing.
Yeah,
I
I
think
hate
we've
people.
all been at one point where you
You
see, like, for example,
experiment.
Justin Bieber, you've seen him on TV. It's like, I want to wear what he's wearing. You wear the exact
Oh, yeah,
same.
yeah,
and you look in the mirror.
You
It
find
looks
some-
awful.
Yeah.
You find something which looks similar, maybe that you can afford, and then you'll buy that, and you're like,
Nope.
that's Justin Bieber. And I'm 20 stone fucking bigger than him. Like,
20 stone heavy.
I'm not 20 fucking
No,
stone. Like, you
shut
18.
No, I think I'm just fat. Like, yeah,
You've lost a lot of weight.
Likewise, mate.
You have.
Likewise. To be fair, that's something I wanted to say is with gym, as in the gym, not someone called Jim. Like that for me personally does wonders.
Yeah.
And like, have you ever found yourself being a bit like, say if you're
mentally, the gym is like,
mate, it physically, yeah, it does bits, but mentally,
no.
when you've got pods in, whatever,
mate.
and you're either just running, you're hitting a bag, or
it's
you're
the best. Boxing and running is just
boxing, mate. I get quite pissed off.
Yeah.
Like really easily. Like, my fuse is really short. If something annoys me, so I think I was pissed off about something last week, and I just went up there and I was just hitting this bag, and like technique was probably fucking awful, but like it was just
the stress out.
I was
Doesn't really matter.
fucking
letting the steam off.
yeah, and like that's the thing with you. Like, do you ever think that like say if you're a certain design's not going quite well, and just as like you said, as a break, just fuck off to the gym and just fucking
So I try and go gym 4 times a week.
Yeah.
Minimum really. And yeah, that's just like my complete.
To be fair, it's an escape for me.
Yeah, massively. I started going to the gym, really because I'm not fucking depressed. But when the girl that I'm with now, when I started liking her, because I thought that I wouldn't be with her, I was just in like a shit space. I was just like bad, and the gym was like really good. Like I used to get anxiety really bad, so the gym I just go there and run, and I was sweet.
To be fair, when you first joined a gym, did you ever feel a bit like
unwanted? Yeah.
I felt, mate, when I first went, I stepped into the weight room and there was these guys who were like on the fucking thing, like, and I was sort of like, no, I'm going back into the fucking cardio room and I'm on the treadmill. Like, I was just like, I'm quite all right. Like,
yeah, but that's just one of that with time. Like now I go in there and I know everyone, so it's just I'm comfortable now. But then you see new people coming in, they look uncomfortable.
Do you go to the gym where your mum works?
No, not that one.
Different gym?
Yeah, I go to a different one. Yeah, no, you didn't come to that one. You went to my mum's work though, didn't you?
Yeah, there's a little thing upstairs.
Yeah, that's it. No, I don't train there. I train. It's more local to me.
Fucking Eddie Hearn and AJ.
Yeah, I train with AJ. No, yeah, gym's just like a pure mental escape and break. Like anything that day, whether you've had an argument with your girlfriend or like you've had shit at work or you're just generally in a bad mood, I go to the gym and just feel sweet.
Yeah, that after it's one of the things where it's like, if I go, I can't be arsed.
But
that
once you've
extra
been,
hour in bed once you're out of there,
mate, it's best feeling.
and you're just like,
unless you're ill, you never leave the gym feeling worse than what you did when you went in there.
100%. Like, you might ache a little bit. Or whatever,
but you feel good.
You're like, fuck, mate, I'm a big boy, mate. I can't lift.
If I ever get an headspace, I just sleep. That works for me.
Naps actually solve everything. I'm feeling tired, I have a nap. I could fucking do one of them right now. I'm dead. Like, you're feeling a bit upset. I'll go for a nap.
Go for a nap.
Like, literally, it solves anything and everything. It's so blessed.
I need to get more sleep. I have awful sleep.
I've had about 5 hours today.
I have. I can survive off 4 hours now. I used to be at a point where we used to be 8 hours a day. I need to get, otherwise I would feel awful. But now I could survive on 4.
That's mad. I
can't
survive on that.
See, it's one of them ones where, like, if you get a lack of sleep, you feel like shit. And if you have too much sleep and you're just laying there, it's
you
just
just
sort of
feel like
well, I wasted the day and I'm
slob.
a bit of a twat, really. So why have I done that?
Yeah.
Like, it's just a bit jarring.
No.
How long have we been going for?
Yeah, how long are we going for?
We have been going for 53 minutes, coming up to 54 now.
Oh, nice.
Oh, fucking... Jesus Christ.
On we go.
We've been speaking for a while. Is there anything else you want to fucking...
We could probably round it off now, really.
Round it off?
Yeah.
Well, fuck off, mate.
Yeah.
Nah, for real. This is episode 4.
4
with Ché, my guy. Reseller.
Reseller.
Now fucking big fashion... Mate, I genuinely really appreciate... Mate, we were trying to think of people who could come on. It's like, you've got these YouTubers in mind, and it's just like, well, you used to be in the YouTube scene. You know a fair bit about... Yeah, like... we have a little different areas.
Tested the waters.
Obviously, you've met certain YouTubers and anything like that.
Yeah, I've always liked YouTube. Even before I did it, I've always loved watching YouTube.
Anything.
Even now.
Who are your favourite YouTubers watching?
No, I still enjoy... Ryan Franklin. I still love watching the Sidemen. Like
they usually film next door.
Yeah, that's mad. I didn't know they film here. I've always enjoyed, even when I was selling to them, I always enjoyed watching their videos.
See, what I noticed is when I suppose we're meant to round this off, but we're going to keep going.
Right.
When you go, so when you went there, were you fanboying like a little bit?
The first few times I was, and then like, it's more so weird because where I've watched them for so many years, and like you see the stuff in their video, and then I've got like Josh showing me around the house, like that's our pool. That's JJ's Lamborghini.
R8 in the
like,
you don't need to fanboy.
No, it's just like they just made you feel so comfortable, and
it
just be like, right,
well,
have a seat. Do you want a drink? And it's like, what the fuck?
They're
just people.
Yeah, that's literally it. And it's just like it's.
And then the what I found quite weird was when like I was just sitting there, and then like JJ, Simon, and I think Harry just come down into the kitchen, and I was all like, oh, what's up? Like shook my hand and stuff, and then we was all just chilling, chatting, and I was like,
it's fucking mental.
This is fucking like people pay to come and meet you guys, and I'm chilling in your house having a drink with you.
Yeah, like it's.
That was like the first few times, and then after that it was just casual.
Yeah, the thing is, I went to a couple of events last year. It was a Call of Duty event. I went to 2 of those, and there was a Need for Speed event. I don't think any of the sidemen not at the Need for Speed event. I don't think anyone was in there.
Was that Ethan not there? Or was that the Call of Duty?
No, that was Call of Duty. The only person who there was Ali A at the
Ali A. Oh my god, I heard that name.
There was Lawrence from the CheRood podcast. I spoke to him for a bit. I had a good like 30-minute conversation with the lad. Who else was
Is
there?
that his name?
Lawrence. Yeah.
Big geezer.
Oh no! His name's Brian.
Oh, I was gonna say.
His side
piece.
His co-host is Lawrence. But yeah, no. When I went to them events and I was like stood next to whoever, and like 15-year-old me is sat there or just stood there like that's fucking Bazinga, mate. Oh,
I know what you mean.
The Insomnia vlog when you all met.
I went to the same Insomnia as you.
Did you?
I think it's Insomnia 54.
Yeah,
that was when we first met.
That was when? Did you go to like the private party or something afterwards, and they were there or something?
No, I didn't go.
Oh, I thought that you was.
We were in the VIP room.
Obviously,
VIP room.
There,
that was.
That's it. And like the
you
YouTubers
wasn't.
are walking
That was
in.
when we first met. You were a fan of Alex's when we first met.
Yeah, mate. I remember literally waiting outside, and I got him to introduce my Insomnia highlights vlog.
Because when was I-54? Was that Easter?
Yeah, Easter is April.
And
I-55 was summer. Yeah.
Because that's when we started getting close. Because your dad had to take me.
Yeah.
Dad had to take you, sorry. Not take me.
Yeah, nah.
I remember seeing a vlog and you was with them, like you was with JJ somewhere. I can't remember.
That was
it's in the it was,
and I just got triggered. I was like, why is this
recurring
now?
I was in the video for like 5 seconds, and I put meeting KSI as the title, and it just done well. So I was like,
that's like more 101 of YouTube. You meet so.
Yeah, mate. Like you just like it's. I probably wouldn't do it now.
Yeah, you would.
No, I'd put featuring or like with. So like with the Call of Duty event, I was like with Bazinga. I wasn't there with him, but
you was with him.
Yeah, like I knew his mate Charlie. I haven't been friends with him for long, but
yeah, I'm friends with him.
He was just like I was just chilling with him, and they were just speaking, and we fucking it was good. Like I said, part of you was like fucking never. I think it's not a fanboy, but it's just like I wouldn't be saying to myself at the age of like 15. By the way, mate, you're going to these events and this person, because I'd be like, fucking hell, really?
Yeah.
Like, and now I'm just like, I'm not chilling with him. He's like, oh, he's my new best friend, and we go gym and stuff. But like, it's like we're in the same sort of thing, and we're in the same community. It's all blessed.
That's a syndicate. You know how many times I've met him,
mate.
First time I met him was Little Fanboy was like one of the first Eurogamers. And then it came the last time I went and saw me, he was like, "You're right, Rob," and he shook my hand. He knew who I was.
Sign my Minecraft sword.
Yeah, exactly. You remember that sword? I remember everyone's signatures on. You remember that?
It's quite tragic. I'm not gonna lie.
No, that's the.
My mum just threw it away. She thought it was a bit of foam, and so just threw it away.
Fucking hell. But yeah, I would say that is about it. I think we've covered quite a lot.
Yeah. I've got the one question we always ask.
Go on, mate. Take it away.
What would you ask yourself? At 10 years old, your 10-year-old self came in the room. Hi mate, you alright? Shook your hand. What advice would you give him?
What if I met myself at 10?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question.
A bit of a mad one.
That's a really good question. What would I tell a 10-year-old me? Just don't stress or overthink things too much, because everything happens for a reason, so things work themselves out.
Yeah.
And just keep your head down. Don't get mixed with the wrong people,
you.
and you'll be good.
Yeah, I say that's solid.
Yeah, solid.
Something I need to apply.
Treat people how you like to be treated.
100%, mate.
That's what I'd probably say. Yeah. No, that's a good question.
Yeah, that's what we're going to end all our
Very
things
good.
guests on.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no, mate,
Cool.
I genuinely really appreciate it.
Pleasure.
That's cool.
Yeah, you can check out Ché's clothing in the description. You can also follow us on Instagram and all that sort of stuff.
And make sure you subscribe on Spotify, iTunes.
Yeah, if we get it up there. We don't know. It could be. It might not be. But you should definitely subscribe to the YouTube channel. If not, you're a bit of a snake. But yeah, anyway, right. We'll see you in a bit.
Catch you later.
You bloody